On February 7th, this man here can change his life. He is moving one step closer to world title glory. Andrew Cain has a final eliminator for the WBC World Bantamweight title. Andrew, good to see you, my friend.
Steph, and you, mate.
It's coming, isn't it?
It's there now, innit? It's a few little Saturday nights away now.
It feels like this. The whole thing's getting closer. The last time we saw you was against Charlie Edwards. As much as that wasn't the greatest fight to watch, you came away with the win, which put you a step closer to your dream.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was frustrating that night. It was, I had to try and hold back the frustration, which was probably a bigger challenge for me than going in there and having a hard fight with someone, to be honest with you, because that's normal to me. I want to fight. I want to box. I want to, be in these fights. So for me to hold back my frustration in that fight was probably, I was more proud of that than I would have been just going out and demolishing someone, really, because for me that was harder than just having a tear up.
Really? So that's interesting. I guess you had new factors in there. For the first time in one of your fights, people are booing. They're not booing you, they're just booing nothing's really happening, right?
And Charlie Edwards, that's it.
Yeah, I think the DJ sort of trolled him as well, played a song about running away and stuff like that. But yeah, so you found that actually quite difficult, and you were proud of the performance because you didn't lose your head.
Well, yeah, I was proud that I was able to hold back the frustration because it was there. I want to go in, I want to knock people out, and I want to hurt them badly. This is my life they're trying to take away from me, so I want to go in and take it away from them in a devastating fashion. So for me to have to chase someone around like that all night and not just go, just say F it and just go for them, which was difficult for me. So I was not proud of, but when I look back, I was happy that I was able to do that. Yeah.
How would
because there's a lot of people that would have thought that I couldn't do that, to be honest.
Yeah.
Him included, I think. Yeah.
Because I guess he was trying to frustrate you ultimately.
Yeah, I think so, mate. Yeah. I think he also. I don't like to think that was his tactic for the full fight. I like to think that I'd like to think, that he was possibly going to do that for 7 or 8 rounds, and then he was hoping that I was going to tire, and then he was going to push on. But when I was standing there in the 7th and the 8th, and I'm looking at him, and he knows I've got plenty left, and this isn't going to work, I think that's when he decided to carry on running. I don't like to think that was his tactics for the full fight, because he wants to see that, you know what I mean? It's embarrassing if that was the case, but I don't think it was. I think he was hoping I'd tire or I'd get frustrated.
How would a younger Andrew Cain have dealt with that situation then?
Do you know what? I probably would have showed a bit more frustration, but ultimately I would have stayed calm, because this is serious what I'm doing, and I'm not gonna lose me rag and lose me head and throw this away, because I can't. This means everything to me. So for me to go into a fight and do that, I don't think it would have mattered whether I was 18 or whether I was 28. I don't think it would have mattered there.
I want to talk to you a little bit about the younger Andrew Cain, because you're at this point now, you're 29 years old, you're on the cusp of big things. A couple of wins, you've changed your life. But it feels like it's not been easy getting to this point, right? Talk to me a little bit about your journey to here.
Yeah, I've been doing this. This is not new to me. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, and I've always had something in me that was built for this, and my trainer Paul, he's seen it from a very young age, and he's guided me ever since, and he's turned me into what I am today. So yeah, I've been at it for a long time, Dev. But I've had obviously ups and downs. You have things that go on in your life. I've been through quite a bit, and I'm here now.
I heard you say that all your mates that you grew up with, they're all in jail. Is that hyperbole? Have you exaggerated that, or is this a real thing?
Every single one of my mates that I grew up with who was on our estate, they all went to jail. When I was saying that, they were all in jail, bar one of my mates. And now a few of them have got out and stuff, but big crazy licenses and that, and there's other ones who've got like 23 years and all on the same conspiracy. And like I was with them every day, to be honest. I was lucky not to just get pinned for nothing, just for being with them. And yeah, so when I said that, I wasn't exaggerating. No, that was at that time every single one of my mates were in jail. Yeah.
So how did you not end up down that road? Because that sounds so easy. If all of your mates are they're in bother, everything around you is just trouble, trouble, trouble everywhere you look.
Yeah.
How have you managed to?
No, I was involved in it. I was on the streets. I was doing the same things that everyone does when they're on the streets, you know. But I was also quite clever. I weren't reckless or stupid. That, you know, I don't really like getting into this part of my life because at that time I was lost. I weren't boxing weren't on my mind, you know, nothing was on my mind. I always had the dream of being a world champion from a young age. And then I got to about 15, 16, 17, and my dream sort of changed. I sort of weren't that bothered about boxing. It was still there, but I just wanted to have like Ferraris and women and money. And
You want the quick,
that was
quick
my
wins.
dream. Yeah, my dream sort of changed, and I'm just glad now that I'm back on the right track and that I've forgot about all that stuff, and I'm focused, and I'm ready to take over the world.
But that shaped you though, right? Because you've had that taste of the potential quick wins, and maybe they're not as quick as what they could have been. And then you've gone back to the long game, and here you are now, right?
Yeah, definitely. You know, everything that happens in your life shapes you, doesn't it? You know, it makes you the person that you are today. And the time that I took away from boxing, even though I probably could have been further along in my career now, even though I'm right there now, but I've made that happen, and I've probably done that by knocking people out, and I'm getting up there faster. But I'm glad that I've done that, and I'm glad that happened, because I gained loads of life experiences, and I've got loads of great memories from them times as well. It's not all like doom and gloom, and that I've got some proper great memories, you know, like, and I met some good people as well. And yeah, I don't regret it. Definitely don't regret it. I look back and think, you know, it was all meant to be, because in that time I moved. I was all over the place. I was all over the UK, to be honest, Dev. I was here, there and everywhere. And at one point I moved down south and was doing like construction work with my mate who owned a business for about, he said to me like, look, stop doing what you're doing, get down here and you can come and live with me and that. And done that for a couple of months, and the cold weather and that kicked in, and I just thought, I can't do this. This is not me. I need to be fighting it. But in that time period, I happened to go to the beach, and bumped into my girlfriend. She was on a break from work, and I ended up speaking to her and her mates and that, and just ended up like getting to know them. And now she lives here in Liverpool with me. We've got 2 kids with her, and like, she was on a half-an-hour break there from work. I could have easily not went to the beach that day. So I believe that it's all happened for a reason, and it looks like it has up to now. So we'll see, won't we? Once I've got that world title around my waist, I'll be able to say it was all for a reason.
That's amazing that she was just on a break at that time, and you were on a walk that time, and
crazy, mate,
look
innit?
at you now, 2 kids later.
Saved me life, probably saved me life that moment, and also my mate who took me out of what I was doing for that short period. Even though what I was doing, I didn't like it, the scaffolding and that, I didn't really like it, and I ended up sort of drifting away from it anyway before I came back. But that saved me, to be honest with you, because I probably, where I was in the UK, all my mates that I was with there, they all got took down on a big operation about 2-3 weeks after I left to go and live with him. So I was lucky there as well, to be honest with you, Dev. So it feels like this is what I've always been meant to be doing. You know, I could have easily have gone with all my mates and been in the jail, to be honest. So I believe there's a reason why I haven't. I'm
glad that you are here. Big moment then for you. Alejandro Gonzalez is the man standing in the way of your dream. What are your thoughts on this fight?
Just the same as any other fight, Dev. You know, I haven't seen much of the guy, but I probably have a little watch of him. But it's the same as anyone, you know. You're not coming into my city and taking my livelihood away and taking my life away. I don't care who you are. You know, you'll have to kill me first. And that's my mindset. No matter whether it's him, no matter whether it's the new fella, doesn't matter who they are. They're not coming to take my life away. I'll die first.
It's really that deep for you, isn't it?
That's how deep it is, mate, yeah. You know, it's either a better life and success or poverty and struggle. And that's what these fights are for me, you know. So I'll die for it, yeah.
This is survival for you, isn't it?
Definitely, mate, yeah. Well, obviously I'm going to survive, aren't I? Like, I've got a roof over my head, I've got food, but I'm going to have struggles, and I'm going to have to worry about where this is coming from, where that's coming from. And, you know, I've got another path there where I could go down and go and make money doing that. Could end up ruining my life. So it's either this or not, mate. And that's how deep it is, yeah. I'm coming to the earth, all of them, because they're going to have to kill me to stop me.
Well, you beat this fella, you'll be in line for a shot at Takuma Inoue, who is the younger brother of Naoya Inoue, who's been heavily linked to Nick Ball. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Andrew?
Anyway, Ball Cain. It's looking that way, innit, Dev?
I think about this every day.
Yeah, well, what I was what I was talking about before about, you know, it seems like it's all meant to be and it's written in the stars. That could be too, couldn't it? So, remains to be seen. You know, get this fella dealt with first and then on to the next, and hopefully that'll be a great night wherever it is in the world. So, I'm all for that, me, Dev. Yeah, I'm all for it, yeah.
You've been out of the ring since that Charlie Edwards fight. Have you kept yourself sort of focused and motivated? Because you've been okay, you've just been kind of waiting and ticking over, right?
Yeah, I've been training every day, just waiting. Just a bit frustrating, really. I want to be fighting regular, but I understand that there's a lot of politics in boxing, and you've got a lot of fighters who are all trying to get on a small amount of shows. So I understand that it's hard for the promoters and that to constantly keep you out and active, especially the stage where I'm at now, because there's only a select few fighters that I can fight, and there's only a select few roads that I can go down to get to where I want to be. So it's going to take time, and I've had to just stay focused and just sort of block all the noise out and switch off from that and just focus on me boxing, me jabbing, me moving, hitting and not being hit, and just focus on that, really, yeah.
Proud of Nick?
Of course, always.
He's spearheading all of this, the big time boxing coming back to the M&S Bank Arena, Liverpool. It's a good time to be Nick Ball's mate, right? And obviously you're coming through, you're probably looking at his world title saying, I want my own one as well, right?
Yeah, without a doubt, yeah. You know, I've already thanked Nick publicly for it on one of the press conferences, what we've done. And I understand that this wouldn't be happening, this show. If Nick never went and won that world title, there wouldn't be no show in Liverpool, you know, so definitely thankful for him and definitely grateful, and also super proud of what he's doing. You know, there's not many, never mind Liverpool, there's not many in the UK, even the world, who's defending that belt the way he's defending it, you know, smashing through these fellas, and I believe he'll continue to do so. He'll be unified, undisputed. I think he's got everything that it takes to become all of them things.
Hopefully you come up right behind him. So prediction, February 7th?
For Nick's fight?
For your fight?
For my fight, a devastating knockout as always. But I'll be, you know, be calm and I'll be collected. I won't be giving no shots away. These Mexicans, most of them big swingers with the hooks. I haven't seen the fella, but I can imagine that he likes to swing a few in, so keep my defences on point, pick a few nice counters and get him out of there.
Best of luck.
Yes, Dev.
Cheers, mate.